Hi, CK family. How's it going? I hope you're having an awesome Wednesday and you are taking a lag day. So that's one of the key things about Wednesday is to give yourself a little bit of time to just wake up when you want to and get going on today. And I can tell you that works really well. I am getting a lot of questions about VAs. How do you find one and what can I get them to do? So I'm going to just wait for a couple of y'all to join on here, and I'm going to add a few friends from our CK fam who asked the question because it's a really good one and it was life-changing. So I want you guys to benefit from it. Hey, it's Tracy. Good morning. I shout out to Tracy for her first big win. She got on her first SS call and then boom, she made a sale. So congrats to her. And I know more is coming. So can't wait to see you normalize that, Tracy. So let me know if you guys have questions in the chat. And I'm going to pull up a document here to help. So the very first thing is, let's start with how do you find one? And there are different methods that people can use. There are obviously the referral method. Ask somebody you know and see if their VA has time and availability if you're looking for somebody part-time. The other method is you can go into groups that are business-oriented, especially when you are in women entrepreneur groups. Sorry guys, you don't get to be in those, but there are a ton of VAs in those women entrepreneur groups because just like any admin task, unfortunately or fortunately, whatever you want to say, it is gender dominated by females. Not to say that there isn't men there too. So, hey, what's up, Kevin? Thanks for joining in. Let me know if you're here. Hit me with a hashtag live so I know you are present. So those are some ways that you can start with a VA. I'm going to tell you how I found mine. So I have hired nannies in the past. So any of you guys who have children, like, let me know if you have some kids or if you've had a nanny. So I already went through the process of trying to find a nanny, and I went to a nanny agency who then culled through a bunch of people who met my requirements, and then they were sent to me for an interview. And so there was already a level of foundation of this is what my expectations are. Here's what I'm willing to pay. Do I need to change my pay because I want a household, manager compared to nanny, which I found out I actually did. And so I went through them, I interviewed a bunch of people, and then I hired some nannies. So through that process, I learned I don't actually enjoy going through and doing those kind of tasks. Like I don't want to find people that way. And it's really not a great use of my time. I obviously need a VA because I'm super busy and I don't have time. And so so what I did instead is I ended up finding a nanny agency, not a nanny agency, sorry. I'm still in the nanny job. I've ended up finding a VA agency. And so that's who I've been using. And they've been freaking awesome. And so I interviewed two people to begin with, and they were both fine. They seemed fine. They're both in the Philippines. They seemed fine, but I didn't get any kind of like gut sense like this is it. And so I actually felt like I was settling with who I was going to work with. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do this. Like I've had nannies in the past, and I know if you settle because you are dying and drowning in work, like you're just going to create the system of more work by having to have that person be retrained again. So anyways, I interviewed a second batch of people, and it turns out that the second batch, the girl was amazing, and I hired her on like right away, and I knew she was it. So what I've done is I've created a list of things they can help me with and what she can do. And my list is been calibrated by the type of person I hired. So I didn't want somebody who was like green and has never been a VA before, because I did not want to train them up on life and like how to handle business. And I also wanted to be able to have somebody who could match my energy. So anyways, so that's what I did. And so basically she is going to help me handle my Facebook group. She's going to help me with posting consistently on Facebook because there are so many content ideas I have and I want to share and I want to show up and I want to do my lives consistently and I want to be posting organically and all of this kind of stuff and I want to be making connections and I don't have enough bandwidth and time to remember to do all of that. So she's actually going to help me like create a system and it is in a way accountability because she will follow up with me. Like if I'm not doing something, she's like, hey, let's do this. Let's do that. That's her type of energy. So that's what I'm having her do. I'm also going to have her pop over to my Instagram and start posting on that more. So I had kept my Instagram up and bopping for a while, and then I got onto Facebook more, and then I ended up losing some traction there. So I'm having her do that. So I'm also going to have her overall help me with my processes. So when I bring a client on board, right now everything I'm doing, because it's, custom branding per client, I am doing everything manually. I'm making all of their files. I'm making all of their presentations. I'm creating a contract from them. I'm making sure they sign the contract. I'm getting their calendar invites onto my calendar. And so all of that's happening manually when it shouldn't be. And I know automation is the rage and all of this kind of stuff, but my brand launch is about personal connection. And I want it to have, like I said in my last live yesterday, I want it to have that Nordstrom touch. Like I want it to feel like you have some access to me, that you're going to hear from me, that you are being taken care of in that way. That is important to me. I feel like in this world of automation and robots and chatbots, and the fact that companies won't give you their phone number, it's like we all need a little human connection. And so that's important to me. So I hired a human to help me make more connections. And I had some second thoughts about this. I was like, wait, maybe I'm being inauthentic and maybe that's not authentic. And I'm like, no, I actually am allowing myself to have more outreach to people and getting to know my clientele better and being able to show up for them. So right now I don't have an email list. I don't send out newsletters. I don't do any email marketing. So I have these gaps in my business, but I want to scale. Like I want to go up. I want to go up, 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 up. And so I need some support to do that. So that is what she is onboarded for. She's going to help me organize my tasks, SOPs, make sure that we are clear on that. I'm already planning to hire another VA. And so I'm going to make my VA the lead. And then she is going to take care of the people underneath her. So that person, all of the basically assistant VAs all go to her and she manages them and they don't have contact and time with me. I don't mean any contact, but just like they're not going to take up all of my time. So that's what I'm doing for now. And let me know if you have any questions. All right. Thanks for joining. Good to see you on here, Shayna. If you guys have questions, let me know. There is so much more to come from, and I just started this week, so I will have more to share. Bye.